Hey guys, good morning. We made it last night, so yeah.
Oh my
We're
god. So our bus like randomly stops in the middle of the road, and I'm like sleeping on this bench, and I wake up and there's just like mist everywhere. We have footage of it, but all the cars were just lined up, and apparently there was an accident on the road, and we were stuck there for like 30 or 40 minutes. And then when we finally got here, like it was like midnight, and we went to the homestay and no one was there. And we like knocked on the door and called them and no one was there, and there was seriously a moment where I was like, I guess I'm just gonna have to sleep and like roll out my yoga mat and like sleep on the lawn or something.
literally, I just like imagined us like in front of this homestay, like sleeping on the ground.
Yeah.
But thankfully, there was some good news. If you can download this Oyo app, I'm gonna include a link in the description. But basically, it's this application where you can just book almost at any time, and there's like these Oyo hotels, and they're like everywhere. I mean, it's not a 5-star resort, but it's definitely a quick fix.
It's clean. The beds are really comfortable, and oh my god, the guy who owns this place is so friendly. I mean, like
we started knocking on the door at midnight, and then he like answered, and he was like, "It's midnight, like you're knocking on my door," and it was his personal home, so it was right next to the Oyo. And we go in there, and we're like, "Yeah, we're sorry, this is what happened." And then he was like, "Okay, would you guys like some tea?"
He's like, he invites us in, he's like, you want some tea, coffee, tea, black tea? We're like, it's midnight, so.
Yeah, we don't drink tea, we're old ladies, so we don't want to wake up.
Yeah, we were like, we just want to crash really badly. And he was so friendly and nice, and he's gonna help us get like a safari tour of some kind, so stay tuned.
Yeah.
After a rough night of trying to find a place to stay, we were lucky to get an Oyo for a really great price. But there would be no setbacks as time was a ticking, so as soon as Marie and I got on the motorcycle, we were back on the go. It was a pretty exciting way to start out the day with 3 people being on a motorcycle. Finally, when we arrived at the Periyar Natural Tiger Reserve, we headed to the ticket office to see the tours they had to offer. Although we would have wanted to go for the Tiger Trail, it was already booked, so we went for the Green Walk instead, which was a light trek not so deep into the jungle. Then we were in desperate need of breakfast, so we headed to get some much needed doshas. I had never tried them before, and Marie highly recommended them. We ended up in a pretty touristy looking place, but the food did not disappoint. We ordered not 1, not 2, but 3 kinds of doshas. 1 regular, 1 chicken, and 1 banana for dessert. Along with an all-natural pineapple juice, we suddenly found ourselves in dosha heaven.
Do you want to dance?
What is this, Marie?
This is a banana dosa. I've never had this before. Oh man.
And what is a dosa exactly? Like,
It's like lentil flour. It's like a very crispy pancake.
how is it?
Really good.
Nummy nummy. So I'm gonna try this dosa. As you can see here, we dip it in the honey. And then,
Wow. Wow,
So
is
good.
that good? Wow.
this is really good actually.
It kind of tastes like a crepe, right?
Yeah, it reminds me of a crepe completely. It's a little thicker, but yeah. Really good.
After finishing off with a few more bites of our doshas, we were more than satisfied, which is why we headed off to get some water for the nature walk that lay ahead. We always stuck with bottled water and avoided drinking any tap water, which may be the reason why neither of us got sick. Upon entering the natural reserve, we were greeted by a herd of cows, just grazing along the road. This is something completely normal when in India, and we waited at the offices for our guide. There, we checked out some of the information on the types of wildlife that we could see once we were in the jungle. It was exciting to think that we'd be walking into a place where the wildlife is preserved and the order of nature reigns supreme. Seriously, I had never done anything like this. And so, it began. We saw many trees, monkeys, a monkey skull, and other types of wildlife.
Do you want to dance?
The jungle was an incredibly peaceful place where all you could hear was the sounds of nature. The end of our trek was nearing, but not before catching a glimpse of more animals and going through the bamboo forest where it felt like we had just walked into some sort of fairy tale. Though it was a simple trek, it was enough to catch a glimpse into the journey that we would undertake the next day on our bamboo rafting tour, where we would get to go deeper into this jungle. I couldn't wait.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Okay, so we just actually got done doing what was it called?
It was a green walk.
The trail that we did, the nature walk.
It was really beautiful.
Really awesome.
It was really, I mean, there are a few places in the world today where you can go and really truly hear a forest without other people, without other cars in the background. It was truly silent and so beautiful. We saw a bunch of different kinds of monkeys and a wild cow. Was it a cow?
It wasn't
like
exactly a cow,
wild-
but it was the cow family. It had like horns and stuff.
Yeah.
It was just like chowing down. It was really happy.
It's
I think
huge.
also one
There's
of
giant squirrels.
Yeah, there was just a bunch of wildlife. I wish there had been more, to be honest with you, but I think tomorrow we decided to do this bamboo rafting
thing, and it's a full day thing, so it's from 8 to 5, and the guide said today that there would be a higher chance of seeing elephants, which is what I personally really...
She's been on this elephant thing. It's crazy.
I
Like,
really
she won't
wanna
shut
see
up
wild
about elephants.
but you can definitely spend like 3 or 4 days here.
And also, just keep in mind, like when you travel, you always have to have the flexibility and have an open mind to anything.
This is the hardest thing that I struggle with when I travel, is I can sometimes be a little controlling, and when things don't work out the way that I want to,
She'll like go on and on. She's like, we should have done the tiger trail. We should have done the tiger trail. And I was like,
I still
Marie,
want to do
it's
the
fine.
tiger trail.
We're still gonna have a great time. So whatever you choose to do, just remember, always have a good time and enjoy it, because
just be present.
Yeah, the nature here is amazing. Like, it's so cool.
It's really beautiful, and even though we didn't see much wildlife, it was really, really beautiful, and
we kind of wanted to stay. There was like this bamboo section, and
we'll show you. We took videos.
Yeah, I mean, you probably already saw it because we're just checking in, but it was just amazing because they made like these arches out of the bamboo trees.
It just looked so
and it was
ethereal and beautiful, and something
cool.
out of a fairy tale.
Yeah.
And I even asked if we could stay a little longer.
The guy was like,
I'm eating lunch, so
sorry,
no.
you can't go in there without a guide. I think we're just gonna go in and check in Mickey's homestay
And just trying to rest and gather our...
and just figure out what we're gonna do tonight.
Yeah.
So stay tuned, because we have a lot more coming up, and we want to show you the rest of Thekkady. So yeah,
Don't be like me. Let go of your expectations.
just let it go, man.
Okay.
We'll catch you later.
Like my videos? Subscribe for more.